In my 50s, training for my next ultra. Second week, that's a wrap. Training for Arc 100. Cobwebs gone. Feeling good. Apart from I feel like I'm lost. How can I do that? I run here all the time. 2 weeks since I hit enter for Arc 100 UK beast with 50% DNFs. Did not finish. This week, 4 hours, Cornish chaos simulation, homemade gels that didn't poison me, and kit that doesn't betray me. Plus, I chatted with 2 vets who bowed on the cliffs for good reason. Spoiler alert, I'm learning fast, or am I failing fast? Training, well, my volume's up about 5%. Monday, base run. Compared to last week, around 85k with 2,500 meters of vert. Tuesday, hilly base 1 hour. The stride is 6 hours 20. 6 runs this week, 2 strength and conditioning sessions, following Valentina's plan. Oh, Wednesday, Kenyan heroes. The name comes from Kenyan athletes. They run at altitude on hilly terrain. They use the downhills as an active recovery. It's a sustained effort for a given time, in my case 5 minutes, and then 3 minutes rest, repeat plateaued. Certainly feeling quite strong, injuries at bay. Friday in is an hour and a half base run, hilly. Motivation is back. I'm still bargaining with the alarm clock daily, but I feel stronger, I feel more energetic, I'm keen, and we're 9 weeks away now from Arc 100. Saturday, long run. 4 hours ahead of you, it's like, oh my God, how do you motivate yourself when you know 4 hours ahead, you just want to get going. You know, doing the warm-up exercises is really tough. Not that this is my warm-up exercises, but while you're doing the warm-up, you're thinking, oh, I've got all that in front of me. I want to get going, I want to get going. Let's go then. It's time to go. There was 2 guys I met. One was from Johannesburg, the other, I don't know. Yes, the fueling is a massive thing. After talking to one guy who's just done Arc 100, unfortunately didn't finish because he had GI issues around 70 miles. And he says normally he feels okay. He felt nausea and lightheaded, felt like he was going to fall over. And that's pretty dangerous when you're on the coastal path, so he quit. Finished. Today's easy run. Sunday. So yeah, second week of training, that's a wrap. But it goes on to another week with no rest, with a couple of double runs. So, where's the path? Fueling, ultras, eating contest. Gels alone? Nah. After 10 hours, my stomach's going to complain. This week's lab, let's do homemade gels, feed the pros. So today we're going up for 4 hours. I've got with me today, we're experimenting. I'm the guinea pig. I've got potato with syrup and Mendo's salt. There's about 100 grams there of carbs. And I have homemade gel, fructose, maltodextrin, 400 grams, a litre of water with hydration tablets, SIS tablets. I'm going to compare my heartbeat and pace for the first half and second half for today's run and compare them to last week. If there's any drift there, and if there is drift, that's a sign that I'm fatigued. There's also a sign that maybe I've underfueled or I'm dehydrated. Finished. My drift is around 7.6%, which is a sign of good fueling and hydration. There are other factors to consider there, of course, well, like sleep and rest and so forth. Hey, I think it's pretty good. HR drift, both runs had it. 6 to 8% is normal for 3 to 4 hour effort though, even for pros. Homemade had slightly more drift, plus 2 BPM, but I ran 3.3k further and felt less cooked. So why? Could be because I had better sleep. I actually hit 8 hours pre-run too. The solids, the potatoes, they slow absorption. The gels should in theory be less efficient. However, my stomach was happy. My pace was faster earlier on the homemade. Maybe I should expect my HR to raise slightly more later because of the bigger effort on the first half. Anyway, that all put to one side. My verdict for the homemade, 90% as effective, 10% the cost, 100% more fun. SIS wins on convenience, obviously, not on the environment though. Certainly the potatoes, I think, are a really good option. My first long run I did with SIS Beta is pricier and potentially more GI issues. Compared to homemade, well, environmentally, it's 100% winner. Wallet, also another winner. Hey, a tip for training. Heart rate drift is a sign of fueling, underfueling, or a hydration issue. Keep an eye on that. Movies. Start at 60 grams per hour and build gut tolerance. The beef about Arc 100 DNF. 20 to 40% are related to GI distress. Runners getting into awful state, getting dizzy and weak on the cliffs. They just have to pull out, like the runner I mentioned earlier today. Next one is cut-offs, 30 to 40% DNF because of cut-offs. You need to pace early and walk later. The last one is injury and weather. People pulling out because of their feet, trench, blisters, injuries from falling over in the mud. That's another big one. It always catches people out. A few stories of people getting tripped on a rock or a route. People, runners just don't expect it. Something doesn't happen during training. Avoid this. During training, I'm practicing to get 60 to 100 carbs in per hour, solid or gels, and do that over several weeks on the long runs. I'll be training in coldest conditions, yeah, for sure. I'll be looking forward to training in the rain and mud every opportunity I get, practicing with my kit, my cold weather kit, to make sure that it works and I can keep warm. The running belt, kit check, Lurbel, running belt. I can put my rain jacket in there, it doesn't move around too much. Before I was using the Lecky belt. You know, you get used to something. You need this before you go running. That was like Lecky belt. And I only use this to store my phone and car key. This belt here, I use it for more than that. I use it for storing my waterproof jacket. I might add 500 milliliters of drink, car key, phone. So it's more versatile. The Lecky belt looks really nice though. Durability wise, the Lecky belt lasted 2 seasons. And I've been wearing this now for a season. It doesn't show much sign of wear, so it's quite good, I guess. It's the medium I'm wearing. It came up a bit tight, to be honest with you. The first time I wore it, it felt a bit tight compared to the Lecky belt, but after wearing it a few times, it loosened up and feels just fine. Hey, remember to like and subscribe. Your support really helps me. Comments below. If you think of something I can cover, let me know. Coming up, we'll do a lab on keeping warm in the cold conditions. And until the next one,